Disney cut a massive number of films from Frozen. Most of them would have completely changed the movie. Some were truly wild, like Elsa as the actual villain with an army of snowmen, or controversial songs that were too dark for Disney. Today, I've gathered all of the original concepts and ideas as well as deleted scenes for Frozen. Before we get into the specific details, you need to understand that Frozen went through massive transformation during production. The movie that we know and love today is drastically different from what Disney had originally planned. In fact, Frozen holds the record as one of Disney's most reworked animated films ever, with the story changing dramatically even months before release. The original concept was much darker and based more faithfully on the Hans Christian novel, The Snow Queen. In that version, Elsa wasn't a misunderstood hero. She was a straight up baddie, a straight up villain. And Anna and Elsa, they weren't even sisters. Yeah, let me tell you, it gets absolutely insane, and I'm here for it. Let's start with the biggest change of all. Originally, Elsa was conceived as the main antagonist of Frozen. Not just a scared girl who accidentally hurts people, a genuine, calculating villain. Up there with the likes of the Evil Queen and Maleficent. In early concept art, Elsa looked completely different. Her skin was actually blue, her hair was spiked and aggressive looking, and she wore a dress made of living white minks with a giant snowflake-shaped crown. They created Let It Go, seeing it as a villain song about a woman coming to terms with her own power. But when they finished it, they realized something. This wasn't a villain song. This was an anthem about freedom, self-acceptance, and breaking free from expectations. The song was so powerful and impactful that instead of changing the lyrics to fit the villain's story, the filmmakers made the radical decision to change the entire story to fit the song. Elsa transitioned from villain to sympathetic anti-hero, and the entire movie pivoted to become a story about sisterhood rather than good versus evil. This single decision meant that dozens of songs and story beats had to be completely scrapped. I can only imagine the work that went into this. Imagine writing an entire movie just to be like, you know what? I really like that song. Let's just throw away that script and start over. Crazy if you ask me. According to co-director Chris Buck, the original opening scene of Frozen showed Elsa being left at the altar during her wedding. This heartbreak is what gave her ice powers in that version, like a curse born from wishing to escape emotional pain. Which is an interesting concept because most people wish that Elsa, and still to this day in future movies, want her to stay single and not be like the typical she finds a prince or whatever. So this was interesting because she started that way. It started her whole villainy arc. This would have made Frozen yet another Disney movie centered on